talking about the costs during the rental of the property. Which costs belong to the homeowner and which costs belong to the tenant. You as the homeowner are certainly responsible for keeping the property systems up and running during the time period that the property is rented. So major systems would include the heat, making sure that if there is air conditioning there that it's working, making sure that the stove works, making sure that the water heater works. Those major systems are typically the homeowner's responsibility to take care of. But that doesn't mean that every cost associated with having the property rented is a homeowner cost. In fact, one of the benefits of having a property manager is that you can kind of gauge situations where maybe the cost belongs to the tenant. Good examples of costs that would probably be assessed to a tenant are, number one, any perishable items. So light bulbs, if a light bulb goes out, it's the tenant's responsibility to replace the light bulb. Water filters and refrigerators, if they're old and need to be replaced, it's up to the tenant to replace those. Air filters, things like that, things that have a useful life and then go bad and need to be replaced, it's going to be up to the tenant to replace those. Now, other instances of possible tenant costs would be anything that was a result of tenant negligence. So a good example is, the tenant is using the garbage disposal and a bottle cap falls in, and now the garbage disposal is jammed or damaged. When we send a technician out to take a look at that, it's pretty apparent that the system was not being used as intended. So if we pull a bottle cap out of that garbage disposal, that's going to be a tenant expense. And any damage to the property would be a tenant expense. If there's a broken mirrored closet door, obviously that isn't normal wear and tear. That's beyond what would result in just the normal usage of the property. So in those instances, those charges go to the tenant. But by having a property manager to handle your accounting and to handle those repairs, it's much easier for them to determine which costs belong to the tenant and in turn keep your costs at a minimum by being sure that you're only actually handling the maintenance of the systems that you as the homeowner are responsible for. Now, if you'd like to find out more information about the potential costs of having a rental property or property management, we'd love to get you as much information as you need. Visit our website at sdrealestatemanagement.com. In the meantime, this is Casey with the Ralston team signing off.